Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful. And a little lonely.
There he is, Matt. That's Harry Pope at the bar there. Little short fella?
Oh, yeah. Where did you tell me he's from, Kitty?
Boston, or near there.
Oh, he's a long way from home.
Well, he told me his wife died and he wanted to move someplace else. So he came out here about 4 months ago and built himself a little sod hut out in the prairie. Planted some corn. He's trying to raise a few pigs. That's all.
Uh-huh. You say he's scared to death, huh?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Well, maybe it's all in his head.
Come on, Matt. Walk over with me, huh?
Okay.
Hello, Miss Kitty.
This is Marshal Dillon, Harry Pope.
How are you, Mr. Pope?
Well, nobody ever called me Mr. Marshal.
No? All right. Kitty here tells me that you've been kind of worried lately.
Well, it's the Indians, Marshal. They come scratching around at night, and they hoop and holler some, too.
Uh-huh. Tell me, do they do this every night?
No, sir, but maybe once a week they do.
Uh-huh. What makes you think they're Indians?
Well, I can hear them, that's why. I got a good stout door, or they'd have been in on me long ago.
Look, Harry, if what you'd been hearing was Indians, you'd have been done for a long time ago. Indians just don't scratch around at night, and they don't come whooping and hollering either. Now, you probably heard talk about Indians, and you're scared of them, and well, it's probably your imagination that's done the rest of it.
No, sir, they're Indians, all right. They're right there. I can hear them talking.
Then why don't you shoot them?
Well, I don't have a gun.
Well, then maybe you better get one. Man needs a gun out here.
But if I kill any of them, don't you think they'll go after the whole tribe?
No, Harry, I don't think they will.
Well, all right, Marshal, I'll try it. I'll get me a gun today.
Say, I nearly forgot, Matt. Chester said not to wait for him. He'd have supper later.
No, what's he doing, Doc?
He's talking.
Talking?
To a girl, Matt. A pretty girl, too. And he was doing all the talking when I left. She just stood there, shaking her head.
Smart girl.
Oh, I don't know, Matt.
Marshal Dillon?
Oh, hello, Honeyman. You know Doc Adams here, Ned Honeyman.
How are you,
Why
Doc?
don't you sit down?
Yeah. Marshal, you know that new fella, Harry Pope?
Pope? Yeah, I met him a couple of days ago. Why?
He killed Joe Carter last night.
He what?
Carter's worked for me a long time. He was one of the best friends I ever had. We buried him this morning.
Or did they have a fight?
Pope shot him in cold blood, that's all. Out near that hut of his. Blasted Easterner. I'm looking forward to seeing him hung.
Were you there, Honeyman?
No, Earl Brandt was there. He brought Joe's body back to the ranch.
Brandt works for you, too, doesn't he?
Yeah, but not as long as Joe.
Now tell me what happened.
I did. Pope murdered Joe Carter. They were riding by that dirty little sodbuster's hut last night, and he come out and shot Joe and killed him.
Maybe it was a mistake, Honeyman.
You don't kill men by mistake, Marshal. Now, are you going to arrest him?
Well, I'll ride out there first thing in the morning.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Joe? Joe? Joe, stop reading that paper and talk to me.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Well, I was talking to Mrs. Snyder today. You know, she's the one whose boy had 31% less cavities.
Uh-huh.
Well, she thinks that we should buy bigger savings bonds.
Uh-huh.
She says that when people can afford it, it makes more sense. Oh, she says there are a lot of different denominations. They start at $25, but then there are $50, $100, $200, and even $500 bonds.
Is that so?
And then with the ones we've already bought through the payroll savings plan, we'd have quite a nest egg.
Uh-huh.
Are you listening to me?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that the total accumulated compounded semi-annual interest of the Series E savings bond will amount to 93 3/3% of the original purchasing price?
Uh-huh.
I thought so. Joe, what did I say?
You said that United States savings bonds are a safe, easy way of investing.
I did.
That they help guard our country's freedom.
And?
They're the best investment in America's future.
I said something else, too.
Oh, yeah. You said that the total accumulated compounded semi-annual interest of the Series E savings bond will amount to 93 1/3% of the original purchase price.
Well, now, how did you do that?
Husband's trade secret.
Hello, Marshal.
Harry?
Well, Marshal, them Indian was back again, all right. Not for last. But I came outside and shot at them like you said, and they rode off. I just hope the whole tribe don't come after me now.
Harry, how many Indians were there?
Just two. That's all I saw, anyway.
And you say you shot at them. Did you hit them?
And I couldn't tell. It was too dark. I tried to, though.
Tell me what happened, huh?
Well, sir, I heard him just like before. But this time they put a couple of shots in my hut there. I opened the door a little, and I heard one riding off right over that way. I took a couple of shots at him, and then the other one started shooting at me from somewhere. So I ducked inside again and waited. But they didn't come back.
They weren't Indians.
Well, you always keep saying that, Marshal, but I know better.
They were two men who worked for Ned Honeyman. One of them, Joe Carter, you killed. Earl Brandt was the other man. He took Carter's body back to the Honeyman ranch.
Oh, my.
I'm afraid you made a bad mistake, Harry.
Oh, but how'd you know about this, Marshal?
Ned Honeyman told me.
Well, he could be lying.
No, Honeyman has his faults, but lying isn't one of them. Harry, has there been any trouble between you and these men?
Oh, no, sir. I hardly know them. Oh, they've ridden by a few times, that's all. But I wouldn't have shot at him if I'd known who there was. Except it couldn't have been. They were shooting at my hut first. It just don't make no sense at all. You going to arrest me, Marshal?
Look, Harry, the Indians that you've been hearing around your place don't exist. Indians just don't act that way. But I believe that you think you've been hearing them. Now, maybe it's getting worse with you, and so the other night you heard those men riding by and you just started shooting.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Well, I don't think you intentionally murdered Carter, if that's any help.
Then you ain't going to arrest me?
No, I'm not. Not now. I'm going to talk to Brandt and Honeyman. But in the meantime, don't get scared and try to run, Harry. Because you wouldn't get very far.
All right, Marshal.
Marshal. This here's Earl Brandt I brought with me.
Marshal,
I figured you'd want Brandt's report for the trial.
me and Carter was good friends. I aim to see that Yankee sodbuster hung.
All right, Brandt, tell me about it.
There's nothing to it, Marshal. Me and Carter was riding past his place, and he come out and started shooting at us. He killed Carter. I took a couple of shots at him and drove him back inside that hut of his. And I packed Carter onto the ranch.
Will you swear to that in court?
Why shouldn't I, Marshal? That little murderer been telling you something else?
Yeah. He thought he was shooting at Indians.
Indians? Why, that miserable dog.
You weren't there, Honeyman. How do you know what happened?
Brandt told me what happened. Who else would have shot Carter?
Brandt, why do you think Pope shot at you?
Well, I don't know, Marshal. He's crazy, I guess.
Is that all?
That's enough, isn't it? He killed Joe Carter. What difference it make?
The difference between murder and something else?
Well, bring him in here and ask him. I'll beat the truth out of him if he lies.
He isn't here.
What?
I didn't arrest him.
Why not, Marshal?
He said he thought they were Indians, and I believe him.
Marshal, no man can kill a friend of mine and claim he thought he was shooting Indians. Now, if the law won't see justice done, we will.
I'm warning you, Honeyman. You try to kill Pope, and I'll arrest you. And if you do kill him, you'll hang for it.
We're wasting time.
My guess is you and Carter have been hounding that man, making him think there have been Indians after him. Why? Are you trying to drive him out of the country?
Your talk gets crazier all the time, Marshal.
For the last time, Marshal, you going to do anything about Carter's murder?
It wasn't murder, Honeyman. Don't you see that?
He's dead, and Pope shot him. That's all I know. That's all I need to know. Come on, Brent.
Another visit with Joe and Daphne Forsythe.
Hey, honey, I'm home. Daphne.
Drop dead.
Uh-oh, what's the matter, honey?
That afternoon, I rode out to see Pope. It was a bad situation, and I did a lot of thinking about it. There was only one solution I could figure out, and I wasn't sure that would work. I found Pope weeding a few miserable rows of corn that he'd planted out in front of his hut.
Well, you told me a lot, Marshal, but I don't understand it all.
Look, Harry, I don't know why they did it, but Carter and Brandt were the Indians that you thought you heard.
I know.
You what?
Well, I figured that you know what Indians are like and that you wasn't lying to me, so it must have been Carter and Brandt.
Oh. Look, Harry, Honeyman and Brandt want you arrested. They're threatening to take it into their own hands.
I see.
Listen, you're not going to like this, but, well, it'd be better if you left here. Now, it isn't your fault, but you got enemies now, and you'd be a whole lot safer somewhere else.
No, I won't leave. Let him come. I'll fight it out with him.
It'll just mean more bloodshed.
And like you said, Marshal, I ain't done nothing wrong. The man's got a right to defend himself.
I know. But you won't have any peace here.
I won't leave, Marshal.
All right, Harry. But think it over anyway, huh?
I have.
I'm sorry about this.
Thank you, Marshal.
So long.
Goodbye.
Pope went back to weeding his corn, and I rode off past his little hut and around the narrow bluff he'd built it against. I'd gone maybe a half a mile beyond when I heard 2 rifle shots behind me. I turned and raced back to the bottom edge of the bluff where I dismounted and walked up to where I could see around it. And just then I heard a horse coming along the trail, and I stepped back and waited. Whoever it was had passed within a few feet of me. Bryant, hold it!
Don't shoot.
Just keep your hands up. Now throw one leg over and slide off, slow.
How long you been here, Marshal?
Turn around. right, you can put your hands down now.
I might as well tell you, Marshal. I just shot that Yankee sodbuster.
Now, that's something to be real proud of, Brent.
He killed a friend of mine.
Pope meant no harm to either one of you. What were you trying to do to him, you and Carter?
We were just having a little fun.
Fun?
Well, we'd have a drink or two and ride over now and then, give him a few war whoops. He'd just sit in his hut and shake. One night I sneaked up to the door and I could even hear him crying inside. He was sure scared that time.
Well, that must have been a lot of fun.
Not as much as next day when we'd ride back and hear all about how the Injuns was after him.
Yeah.
He'd been all right if he hadn't gone and bought himself a gun.
I advised him to.
You did?
I'm sorry if I spoiled your fun, Brent.
Carter's dead because of you.
Does Honeyman know about this?
I told him I was going to get Pope, is all.
And he agreed?
Well, he just said he sure hoped somebody'd get him.
All right, Brent, let's go bury him.
I ain't gonna bury him. Let him rot.
Brent, you'll bury him or I'll bury both of you. Now, you take your choice.
Sure.
It was too late to try to teach Brant anything, but Ned Honeyman was a different matter. I wanted to be sure he understood what really happened. Otherwise, he'd spread the word against me and against the law, and there were a lot of men who'd be glad to listen to him. We buried Pope near his little hut and then rode on into Dodge. I kept off Front Street and rode up to the jail from the rear. Chester told me Honeyman was up at the Long Branch. So after Brant was locked up, I went on to the saloon. Hello, Honeyman.
What do you want, Marshal?
I've been talking to Brant. He's told me the whole story.
Where is he, anyway?
He told me that he and Carter had been having fun, as they called it, with the Pope, making him think they were Indians.
I don't believe it. But even if they had, is that reason enough to kill a man?
Pope was acting in self-defense. He wouldn't have shot Carter otherwise. It was a mistake, but Carter brought it on himself.
I don't believe it.
Honeyman, do you want law in this country or don't you?
Well, maybe that depends on who's representing it.
That doesn't matter. The law's the same.
The law says you can't kill a man and go free, doesn't it?
It says you can't murder a man.
Who decides which it is, Marshal? You or me?
Well, I'd like you to decide this time, Honeyman.
All right, Marshal. Go arrest Pope and get him hung. That's how I decided.
Pope's dead. You wanted him killed. He's been killed.
What do you mean?
You said this morning you'd take justice into your hands, didn't you?
Well, yes, but...
He was out weeding that little patch of corn of his he planted, and he took 2 rifle bullets in the back.
Who did it?
Are you satisfied, Honeyman? Is that how you wanted it?
Well,
All Pope had was a sod hut and a few pigs. He didn't know what this country was all about. He might have learned, but your friends got him so scared that he'd sit in his hut and cry.
But, Marshal,
And then one night he loaded his gun and went outside to fight. It took a lot of courage, Honeyman, for a man like Pope, but he did it. And today I told him that he'd better leave his place, that you and Brant had threatened him and had given him trouble.
What'd he say?
He said he wouldn't go. He said he'd stay and fight. He didn't get a chance to fight. What's a man like Pope know about protecting himself?
Brant
Shot him in the back twice. And all Pope had in his hands was a hoe.
Marshal, I don't know what to say.
Brant's in jail. I'll see him tried for murder, and he'll be hung.
I guess I'm as guilty as he is.
You could have stopped it, but you encouraged it. You wanted justice done, Honeyman, and fast.
I didn't understand.
You didn't take time to. The law was too slow for you. Well, the law's new out here, Honeyman, and sometimes I think the only time people want it's when it seems to act the way they'd act themselves if there weren't any law. But it won't work that way. According to the law, you're right or you're wrong, you're guilty or you're not guilty. Oh, people out here are having a hard time accepting that, but there won't be much law till they do. And men like Pope will go on dying, no matter how many brants get hung for it.
Marshal, I'm not very proud of what happened. Would it help the law if I get up in court and take my share of the blame for this?
I don't know, Honeyman. But it might.
And I'll do it.
Good.
Good night, Marshal.
Good night, Honeyman.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns were composed by Ray Kemper and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Parley Bear as Chester, Howard McNear as Doc, and Georgia Ellis as Kitty. George Walsh speaking. Join us again next week for another story of the western frontier of America in the 1870s on Gunsmoke. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad, the story of the violence that moved west with young America, and the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet.
It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Oh, Mr. Dillon, ain't this a fine morning, though? A little nippy, maybe, but just fine.
Yeah. Indian summer hanging on, winter holding off. You know, Chester, this time of year I wouldn't trade western Kansas for everything east of the Mississippi. Oh, good morning, Caleb.
I've been waiting in this jail office for a full 2 hours. What time do you start work, Marshal?
Chester, you know Caleb Andrews, don't
Oh,
you?
yes, sir. How are you, Mr. Andrews? Marshal, I have an order here from the U.S. District Court.
No?
I believe it's your job to serve such orders.
It is. I don't get them often, though. Now, order of foreclosure and eviction on Ed Blake. Caleb, why are you doing this to Ed?
The man borrowed money from me, gave me a mortgage on his farm and household effects. He can't pay it.
It only came due 3 days ago. You sure didn't waste any time.
Well, I'm not interested in your opinions, Marshal Dillon.
Amount of the mortgage, $420. What do you need with $420? You own half of Ford County right now.
Marshal, it's not your place.
You know as well as I do why Ed Blake can't pay this off. His horse rolled on him last spring and broke his leg. And then his wife and kid nearly broke their backs trying to get a crop out.
Oh, I didn't come here to listen
Now,
to
if you'd let this ride on through the winter, you'd get your money out of it. But if you go ahead and foreclose now, you're going to wipe him out.
Marshal, I already have foreclosed.
Yeah. You'd break a man for $420 that you don't even need, huh?
As I said, your opinions don't interest me. All I expect from you is to serve those papers.
All right, I'll serve them.
You'll notice they're to be served today.
I said I'd serve them. Now get out.
What, sir?
This office belongs to the United States government, and as far as I know, that's one thing you've got no mortgage on, so get out.
You may find I have some influence in Washington, Marshal Dillon.
Let's see if you can get me a decent salary for this rotten job I've got.
Sure was a fine morning, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, it sure was. All right, Chester, let's saddle up.
There's one job I sure wish we didn't have to do, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah.
It sure is a nice farm. Ed and Martha put in a lot of work here the last 4 years.
Chester, we don't have any choice.
Yes, sir, I know. It's a downright shame.
Hey, Marshal!
Oh, boy. Well, hello, Jimmy.
Look here what I got, Marshal.
Looks to me like a mighty dead coyote.
He's been killing my chickens, so last night I hid out behind the barn. I got him with one shot, Marshal, and there wasn't even a full moon.
Oh, that's fine, Jimmy.
Matt Dillon, how are you?
Morning, Martha.
And Chester, too.
Miss Blake?
Glad to see you. Get down and come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy, now that you've showed that thing to Marshal Dillon, take it away somewhere.
All right, Mom.
He's real proud of those chickens of his, and he's done fine with them. Oh, here I am, though, keeping you standing out here in the yard. Come on, let's go inside.
Well, we really can't stay, Martha.
Oh, nonsense. You don't get out here once in a coon's age.
Yeah, I know, but...
And you're just in time. Your favorite dish, Matt. I was just about to take it out of the oven when you rode up.
Cornbread? Buttermilk cornbread?
Right. Ed's not here, but you will stay, won't you?
Oh, Ed's away, huh?
Yes, he's in town. Matt, you're not yourself. What is it?
Well, Martha, I suppose I ought to talk to Ed about this, but maybe it'd be better if he hears it from you.
Here's what?
I've got a court order here. It has to do with that mortgage of Caleb Andrews. It's an order of foreclosure and eviction and sale.
No. Oh, no.
Yeah, here it is.
We were so sure he'd extend it. So sure. Matt, how long before we have to get out?
5 days.
So soon? You were right, Matt. It is better that Ed hears it from me, coming on top of everything else.
Martha, if there's anything I can do, you just let me know.
Matt, I don't blame you for this. I understand. Come on in now and have some cornbread with us.
Well, I couldn't. I'm sorry. Thanks anyway, Martha, but I'm just not very hungry.
Matt, you've looked low all week.
Well, it's just things in general, Kitty. Sometimes you get to wondering if it's all worth it.
It's the Blakes that's bothering you, isn't it, Matt? Chester was telling me.
Yeah, Chester talks too much.
Well, it's not your fault, Matt. Somebody had to serve the orders.
Yeah, and somebody has to be a hangman, too.
Well, life's never all good, Matt. There's always a little bad in it.
And on my job, it's more than a little, Doc.
Try making your living sometime as a dance hall girl.
Yeah, I guess so. But when you have to go out and boot somebody like the Blakes off their land and out of their home, then you just start wondering what is right and what is wrong.
Well, if you find out, Matt, that means.
Oh, here you are, Marshal. I stopped by the jail.
All right, Caleb. What's on your mind?
That Blake family, Marshal. They were supposed to vacate today, and they haven't done it. I rode by there a little while ago.
Well, according to the court order, they got until sundown.
Now, look, Marshal, I believe I'd prefer to discuss our business elsewhere than in the presence of this woman.
Just a minute, Caleb.
Matt, I'll go.
No. Caleb. You're going to apologize to Miss Russell right now.
Matt, no.
Apologize? Oh, I'm not going to apologize to any cheap little strumpet.
Matt, you shouldn't have done it.
Sam.
Yeah?
Take him outside and throw some water on him, will you?
Sure, Matt. Come on. Charlie, come here.
He'll do everything he can to harm you now, Matt. He'll take it out on the Blakes, too.
Maybe. Look, I just got an idea. I'll see you later.
Matt, the mere fact a man runs a bank doesn't always mean he has a free hand in everything he does. A bank has stockholders, board of directors. I have to listen to them.
Well, I think they'd approve the loan, Mr. Barkin.
Another thing, Caleb Andrews is the biggest account I've got. He's out to get that Blake farm. If I crossed him by making this loan you suggest, Matt, he'd break me.
I see. All right, Mr. Barkin, forget it.
Matt, I realize I'm under obligation to you. You saved my life that time the James brothers held me up. Saved the bank, too, in fact.
That was part of my job. That's no obligation. I was just asking you as a friend to help out another friend.
Matt, I'd like to do it, but I just can't, don't you see?
Yeah, sure. Forget it.
I've got to think of my wife and the two girls.
Of course you have.
It's not that I don't want to help.
I understand, Mr. Barkin. Forget it.
That ought to hold it a while. That fire feels kind of good, Mr. Dillon. Getting chilly out tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. When winter sets in, it always makes you feel good to know you got a warm place to hole up. Be mighty rough to...
Yeah, I was thinking of the same thing, Chester.
You reckon they vacated this afternoon?
I don't know. We'll ride out there in the morning and find out. Yeah, come in.
Can we bother you?
Ed, come on in. Martha. Hello, Jimmy. Come on up the stove.
Yeah. Fact is, Matt, that we kind of like to impose on you for tonight. So we don't have any place to go, no money, and, well, wondered we could sleep in the jail.
Well, sure. Sure, Chester, will you get a fire going back there? Huh?
Yes, Mr.
And dig some blankets out of the storeroom, huh?
Yes, sir. Want to come help me, Jimmy?
Yeah, you go on along with Chester, son.
Ed, we may as well get your stuff out of the wagon.
Well, there ain't any wagon, Matt. We walked into town.
What? You walked?
Well,
With that leg?
Wagon, the stock, all the household goods, they're all covered in that mortgage, you see. So we didn't take anything, we just clothes on our backs.
Oh, Ed. So help me,
It's all right, Matt. We know how you feel. After all, we started with nothing before, and we can do it again.
There's no reason you should have to.
We do have to, though, and that's that.
Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, what is it, Chester?
It's Jimmy. He grabbed a rifle from the rack and took out the back way. I couldn't stop him.
Where on earth is he going?
I know where he's going, and heaven help him if we don't catch him.
That's little Caleb's house here on the corner. Looks dark.
Yeah, he may not be at home.
Ain't no sign of the boy around.
But it's 10 to 1. This is where he headed for. Chester. There's somebody back of that tree there to the left.
Oh, yeah. Reckon it's him.
I don't know. Just keep on walking. Jimmy? It's me, Matt Dillon.
Go away, Marshal. You better go away now.
Well, I can't do that, Jimmy. Because you're a friend of mine. And I figure you're waiting here to do something you'll be sorry for. And I can't let you do that.
Nothing you can do about it, Marshal. I got a gun here and I'm going to kill him. Now, you go away and leave me alone.
Jimmy, I know how you feel. I don't like Caleb either. But killing him's no answer.
Stop, Marshal. Now, stay where you are. Don't come any closer.
I have to, Jimmy. It's my job. So if you're going to go through with this, I guess you're going to have to kill me first.
Stay back.
Sorry, Jimmy. I don't have a choice. But you do.
Marshal?
Now, give me the rifle.
I couldn't shoot you, Marshal. You know that.
Sure.
I kept waking up nights and hearing Mom crying. Dad had sit up all night without the lamp lit and no fire. And not saying anything. Just sitting.
Take it easy now.
Why is he doing it to us, Mr. Dillon?
Jimmy, will you do something for a friend?
If you say so.
All right, take that rifle back to the jail. Put it in the rack. And you go to bed. You promise?
I promise, Mr. Dillon. I'm sorry. I'll do like you say.
All right, Jimmy. Good night, son.
Told you Mr. Botkin wouldn't do anything, Matt. He wouldn't dare. He'd be scared Caleb would take his money out of the bank.
Yeah, that's about what he said.
Huh?
I don't know, Kitty. I've done everything I can think of.
Now, the worst of it is everybody in town is just as scared of Caleb as Mr. Botkin is. I doubt if they'll even have the nerve to bid against him at the sale.
I know. He'll probably get the place at not much more than the amount of the mortgage.
$420. Matt, I've seen more than that change hands across a poker table in one deal. And to think that's all it takes to get... Oh, yeah, Jack.
Jack?
I'm not usually one to eavesdrop on people, but I have been listening to you two. The reason I butted in, Miss Kitty, I heard you talking about these people losing their home. I don't know this fellow Blake. He's never done any business over my blackjack table and probably never will.
No, I don't think he's ever been in here.
And I don't know if this will make sense. But the thing is, I left home when I was 10 years old, and I've been drifting ever since. But when I see somebody like this Blake that sticks it out and works and fights and then gets a raw deal, well, what I'm getting at, here's $50, if that'll help him any.
Well, this is pretty decent of you, Jack. Thanks.
Sure.
Matt, I said a while ago that nearly everyone in town was afraid of Caleb. Well, it looks like there's some who aren't, like Jack and the other dealers and the girls and the bartenders. Matt, I can raise $420 right here in the Long Branch.
I think maybe you could, Kitty.
I can do as well as Jack, too. Here's 50 from me. Boys, everybody, listen to me for a minute. Now, quiet down.
Shut up.
Quiet down. I got something to say.
Well, he's sure taking his time getting here, Chester.
Well, I told him what you said, Mr. Dillon.
I ought to bring him to the office on a run, if anything will. Anytime Caleb figures he's about to lose $1 or $2, it's hitting him where it hurts.
The Blakes turned in for the night, have they?
I guess so. It's quiet back there.
Marshal, what's this all about?
Shut the door, Caleb.
Would you mind telling me why I've been called here at this time of night?
Sure. Here's $420. Blakes want to pay off that mortgage.
Oh, they do they?
The court costs up to now will probably run about $10. I'll pay that myself.
Well, that's mighty generous of you. Good night, Marshal.
It's a deal, then?
I'm not the least bit interested in having that mortgage paid off, Marshal Dillon. The Blake farm is worth about $2,000 now. In 5 years, it'll be worth 3 times that much. Land's going up in Ford County. So I don't want the money, I want the farm. And when it's put up for sale, I'll get it at my own price. That foreclosure still goes.
I see.
Oh, good night, gentlemen.
Well, I guess that's that.
I don't know why I ever thought he'd take the money. The Blakes won't get a cent out of the sale. He'll scare everybody off and bid it in a few dollars over the amount of the mortgage, and nobody in town will even try to...
Try to what, Mr. Dillon?
Chester, I'm going over and wake up Mr. Buck, and I got an idea. And if it works, we'll hold that sale at noon tomorrow.
Well, that's pretty short notice to find an auctioneer.
I don't need an auctioneer, Chester. This one I'm going to run myself. All of you know what we're here for. This is a foreclosure sale of the property and the household effects of Edward and Martha Blake, ordered by the court at the request of that fine-spirited, good-hearted public benefactor, Caleb Andrews.
All right. Get on with it. Get on with the sale.
All right. Now, the first item I'm offering is a breadboard.
Marshal Dillon, may I suggest you lump the household effects together and offer them as one bulk item?
I'm sorry, Caleb. I'd rather offer them one at a time. Unless, of course, you'd care to waive all claim to the household effects and withdraw them from the order of foreclosure.
I waive the claim. The household goods are withdrawn. Now, get on to the house and land.
So ordered. Now, the item offered is 160 acres of tillable land, a 4-room house, and a barn. Now, I won't read through this description. You all know the property. It's a good farm. The amount of the mortgage is $420, held by Caleb Andrews. All right, the bidding's open. What am I offered?
$450.
I have $450 from Caleb Andrews. Do I hear another bid? Now, the farm's worth $2,000. You going to let him have it for $450? How about another bidder?
Mr. Dillon,
Yes? What is it, Chester?
I have been thinking some lately of getting me a little place like this and settling down. I'll bid $1,000.
I have $1,000 from Chester Proudfoot. Do I hear another bid?
Why, it's a trick. He doesn't want this place.
$1,000 going once.
$1,200.
Caleb Andrews bids $1,200. What do you say, Chester?
Well, I think I kindly like this farm. $1,500.
The bid is $1,500. Going once, going twice.
$1,600.
$1,600 from Mr. Andrews. Mr. Proudfoot?
$8,420.
He never had that much money in his whole life.
Do I hear another bid? What do you say, Caleb?
Do you think I'm a fool?
Going once, going twice, sold to Chester Proudfoot for $8,420. The buyer will come forward and complete the sale.
Well, now, don't you worry then, Mr. Andrews. I got it right here. Now, see, there's 8,000 in $500 bills, and here's the 420.
Where did you ever get that much in cash?
Well, I save my pay, Mr. Andrews. And then, of course, I only drink mostly beer. And it adds up after a while.
Well, Caleb, I guess $420 of this is yours. That takes care of the mortgage. Well, Ed, looks like you made a pretty fair profit on the place.
A whole lot better than I expected, Matt. But I still would rather have the farm than the money.
Ed, I've been sort of thinking it over. Maybe I kind of lost my head. When you come right down to it, I don't know what I would do with a farm. So if you'd like to buy it, I'll take a $420 loss and sell it back to you for $8,000 cash.
That's done, and here's the money.
It's unheard of. They can't do it, Marshal.
Well, as far as I know, there's no law against a man selling his own property.
And now the way I see it, Mr. Andrews, is right this minute, you're a trespasser on my property. So, come on now, let's go.
You hear about this, believe you me. And stop pushing me.
Chester, you better get that $8,000 back to the bank. Mr. Botkin's probably worrying himself into a breakdown for fear somebody will find out he let us have it.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Dillon. I'll see you in town later.
All right.
Matt, I don't know how we can ever thank you for what you've done.
Not me, Martha. Thank the bunch that work at the Long Branch. Now, they're bums and drifters, most of them, but when Kitty told them the story, they really came through.
We'll pay it back, Matt, every cent of it. And that girl, Kitty, I guess I've said some hard things about her in the past, but, Matt, will you ask her to come out to dinner some afternoon? I'd like to thank her myself.
Sure, I'll ask her, Martha. I think she'll appreciate that even more than you know.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed in Hollywood by Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. Featured in the cast were Gene Bates, Joseph Kearns, Dick Beals, Jack Moyles, Lawrence Dobkin, and James Musser. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. This is George Walsh inviting you to join us again next week when CBS Radio presents another story of the Western frontier. When Matt Dillon, Chester Proudfoot, Doc, and Kitty, together with all the other hard-living citizens of Dodge, will be with you once more. It's America growing west in the 1870s. It's Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, brought to you by L&M Filters. This is it. L&M is best, stands out from all the rest. Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful. And a little lonely. It was a 90-mile ride from Dodge to where Chester and I were taking cover behind a small knoll just beyond the Smoky Hill River. In front of us, hidden behind a horse he'd ridden to death covering those miles, was a stranger called James Nation. Nation had killed his man back in Dodge and then jumped on his horse and run north. It was a rough ride, and we'd caught up with him the hard way. My horse was dead from a rifle bullet, and Chester's was standing on 3 legs, crippled with a slug in the shoulder.
One thing, Mr. Dillon, he's in as bad a spot as we are.
Now watch him, Chester. He's moving. Now, wait a minute. Don't shoot.
He's got his hands up.
Yeah. Here he comes.
He's giving up mighty easy.
Oh, maybe. Let's go meet him.
Better not try nothing.
He'll die if he does. Keep coming, Nation.
I put my hands down?
Put 'em down. How come you didn't shoot it out?
I don't like killing.
You killed a man in Dodge.
Self-defense, Marshal.
Not according to the witnesses.
They was all friends of his. They tell you that. I heard 'em say it.
A man looks guilty when he runs, Nation.
You don't believe me.
It's not up to me. You'll get a trial.
At least I'm still alive.
But a long way from Dodge.
By golly, that's right, Mr. Dillon. How are we going to get back, anyway?
Now, we haven't crossed the Overland Express route yet. We'll walk on till we find it and then wait for a stage. We can get to Fort Donner. We can borrow some horses from the Army.
Maybe the stage won't pick us up?
Now, that sure won't pick us up here.
Marshal?
What?
You don't owe me no favors, Marshal. But I'd like to ask something of you.
Yeah?
I never been arrested before, never in my life. Kind of ashamed of it.
That's not my worry.
I know. It's only a little thing I'm asking. Won't make no difference to you. Would you, when we get on that stage and all, would you not say nothing about your taking me in? Don't let them know I'm a prisoner?
You got a lot of guts to ask for any kind of a favor.
I'd be powerful grateful to you, Marshal.
Well, all right. It doesn't matter any. But you make one bad move and you'll go to Dodge on a sack.
I won't give you no trouble. I swear I won't.
You'll get a fair trial.
Well, if it is a fair trial, I'm going back to California. I don't know why I ever left.
Chester.
Yes, sir?
Go finish off your horse. He stood there long enough. I'll go with Nation and get his guns.
All right. Doggone you anyway, Nation. That was a mighty good horse you shot.
I'm sorry.
All right, come on, let's get going. We got a long walk ahead.
This is it, L&M Filters. It stands out from all the rest. Miracle tip, much more flavor, L&M best.
L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest. L&M's got everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Best flavor?
L&M stands out for flavor. The Miracle Tip draws easy. Lets you enjoy all the taste.
Best filter?
L&M stands out for effective filtration. No filter compares with L&M's pure white miracle tip for quality or effectiveness.
Best tobaccos?
Highest quality tobaccos, low nicotine tobaccos, L&M tobaccos, light and mild. Every way, L&M is best. Stands out from all the rest.
How easy they draw. How mild they are.
L&M is sweeping the country. It's America's best filter tip cigarette.
There's the road, Mr. Dillon. Right there, see it?
Yeah.
Well, that stage is headed right for us. We have to keep walking?
I never heard of a stage driver who'd leave the road 10 feet for anybody.
I guess you're right, Marshal.
You sure must be mighty proud of that, Coach. Look how he's gone and painted it bright red.
What if he won't stop for us?
Road agents don't carry their saddles. The driver will notice that.
If he's awake.
Driving 6 horses ought to keep him awake.
Yeah, but not sober.
Yonder they come.
That's a shotgun the messenger's holding on you, men.
We're passengers, not bandits.
Where's your horses?
Remember, Marshal, what you said.
Oh, we lost them.
Lost them? You don't look like greenhorns to me.
It can happen to anybody.
All right, Hank. The one in the middle ain't even armed. Pick 'em up.
Okay, Wells. It's your treasure box. How far you going?
Fort Donner.
We'll call it 60 miles to Donner. You're crowding us some. So that'll be 10 cents a mile.
$6, huh?
$6 apiece. Payable in advance.
Taking advantage of a man doesn't seem to bother you very much, does it?
Pay up or walk, mister.
All right. Here it is. $18.
10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, get in. I don't know how them people in there are going to like this, so.
Room for a couple more in here?
A man that can't hold on to his horse ought to be made to walk.
There's room for 2 if we jam up, but we sure can't handle 3.
No?
You can see that for yourself, mister.
Yeah, you're right. Chester.
Oh, no. Now, doggone it all. Do I have to climb?
I don't want Nation on top, so you got up there.
Yes, sir. Doggone it, they ought to charge less if I got a ride on top like a doggone carpet bag.
Company guarantees a ride, mister. Comfort's your problem. Now, get on or get off. You've held us up long enough.
All right, get in, Nation.
Son, just wind off, probably fall over here and bust open like a sack of oats.
What'd you say your name is?
I didn't say. But it's Dillon.
Oh, I'm Zimmer. This old goat here calls himself Fly.
My name is Fly. I don't give a hoot what any of you call yourselves.
A crusty old devil, ain't he? But at least he's sober. Look at them other 2. They only wake up long enough for a pull on that jug of poison they got. Get drunk enough to go back to sleep. What business you in, Dillon?
Questions. Zimmer, you got the manners of a bullwhack.
Nobody's talking to you, old man.
Good. Then I don't have to listen to your gobbling.
I'll shove my boot in your face in a minute.
Oh, shut up. You can't scare anybody who's lived as long as I have. 85, Dillon. Would you believe it?
No, sir, I sure wouldn't.
I knowed Meriwether Lewis, Dillon. Met him in St. Louis when he and that Clark fella come back from the West Ocean.
West Ocean? Listen to him.
Why don't you leave him be, Zimmer?
Oh, don't pay him no mind, Dillon.
He's been nervous about something the whole trip.
What are you talking about?
You got ants all over you, Zimmer. I can see him from here.
Yeah, if you weren't so doggone old, I'd squeeze you out of your skin, Fly.
I ain't gonna talk to you no more. Hey, Dillon.
Yeah.
We'll be at Cherokee Station in about an hour. Spend the night there. Grub's terrible low. Last time I was there, all they had was fat pork. One pilgrim claimed a sore belly. Said he couldn't eat fat pork. And you know what the old woman who does the cooking told him? Real polite like. She said, well, then you just help yourself to the mustard, my friend.
Cherokee Station was a long, low mud hut with a flat roof, thatched and linen sodded. The one room served as an eating place in the daytime and a bunkhouse at night. It was hot and stuffy inside. And after a dinner of fat pork and mustard, old Fly hadn't been lying. Chester and Nation and I went up to the corral for a breath of air.
My, I hate to think of spending the night in that place. A fellow could drown in that air. I'll bet that stock tender ain't washed since the day he was baptized.
Ain't it awful?
Don't worry about it. We'll sleep outside.
Good.
About half the night you're going to stand guard over Nation, Chester.
Well, I ain't going to run away, Marshal.
No. You ran once.
All right. I'll tell you something. Then maybe you'll trust me a little.
What?
You want to know who Zimmer is? I mean, who he really is?
Go on.
Name's Art Carp.
How do you know?
I seen it under his picture. It was tacked on a pole out in California. I think the reward was $500, but I ain't certain about that.
But you're sure it was his picture?
Of course I'm sure. Everybody was talking about him for a time out there. He's real clever, that Carp.
Now, how's he clever?
Well, I heard that one time he rode in a stage as a passenger. Then some fellas on horses, they stopped the stage in a canyon somewheres. And this Carp pulled a gun on the people inside the stage and held them there. And when the boys outside got the treasure box unloaded, he got out, climbed on a horse they had for him. They all rode off. Now, that's pretty clever, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's real clever.
Seems to me you went to a lot of trouble. They could have held it up without it.
Passengers sometimes give bandits more fight than the driver and messenger, Chester. They feel safe because they're inside the stage.
You gonna arrest him, Marshal?
I think you're telling the truth, Nation. But I'm not going to arrest him. Not yet.
Oh, there's that poor miserable old woman.
Oh, yeah. But she can do something for me. You keep an eye on Nation, Chester. I'll be back.
Yes, sir.
Evening, ma'am.
Evening.
I wanted to ask you to do a favor for me, ma'am.
Yep.
The messenger, Wells, he's inside there drinking some of your husband's whiskey. I'd like to talk to him alone, and without the others knowing it.
You want me to fetch him out?
Well, I'd be grateful to you. Yes, ma'am.
I'll do it for you.
Thank you.
Well, him over there.
Okay. What's the trouble, mister?
Come outside, will you?
Okay. Save some of that whiskey for me, Hank.
Yeah, this'll do. Tell me something, Wells. How long you been riding shotgun?
2 years. Not that it's any business of yours.
What'd you do before that?
Army. And that's the last question I answer.
And I'm just trying to find out if you can handle yourself.
You keep nosing around. You'll find out.
Look, Wells, I think you're a good man, and I sure hope I'm right.
Who in thunder are you, anyway?
You know my name? It's Dillon. Matt Dillon. I'm a U.S. Marshal, Wells.
A U.S. Marshal? Prove it.
Well, I'm traveling light. I got nothing on me to prove it.
You talk right out, don't you? All right, what do you want?
How much you carrying in your treasure box?
Say, you really do move in, don't you?
You either trust me or you don't.
$50,000, Marshal.
Good. Now, what's the best place for a hold-up between here and Fort Downer?
What? It'd be Willow Creek, I guess. What is this? You think we're going to be held up?
I don't know. But tomorrow you make the driver go through Willow Creek like he was on fire. Chester will be on the roof to help you, and I'll sort of organize the passengers inside.
How do you know all this, Marshal?
Well, I'll tell you when we get to Fort Downer. And, by the way, don't say anything about this or me to anybody. Right?
I guess you're the boss this trip, Marshal.
Thanks, Wells. Good night.
Good night, Marshal. I sure hope I ain't made a mistake about you.
Oh, Wells.
Yeah?
Take it easy with that wagon yard whiskey you're drinking in there, huh? I've heard of that stuff freezing solid on a cold night.
Oh.
I've got L&M.
I've got L&M.
I've got L&M.
And L&M's got everything.
Best filter. Notice the color of the Miracle Tip. It's white, pure white, to give you the purest and best filter.
Best flavor. You get a rich, good-tasting, fully satisfying smoke. And that's what every smoker wants.
Best tobaccos. Highest quality tobaccos. Low nicotine tobaccos. L&M tobaccos.
Light and mild.
Today, buy L&M. It's sweeping the country because it's America's best filter tip cigarette. Yes, today, why don't you get L&M? Because L&M's got everything.
This is it. L&M filters. L&M's got everything. It's the best.
Next morning, Wells told me it was 10 miles to Willow Creek and another 12 miles to the next change of horses at a small swing station run by a lone stock tender. We went through Willow Creek flying. Had no trouble at all. But trouble was waiting for us at the swing station beyond. It was a small one-room adobe hut with the usual corral at the rear. But as we pulled up, I noticed there wasn't a horse in sight. And out of the two windows facing us was pouring thin streams of white smoke. Everybody jumped down and ran up to the half-open door, where two arrows were embedded in the frame.
Comanches. It's Comanches. Look at them arrows.
Stand back there. Let me take a look inside.
Let's all take a look, Zimmer.
Why, look at that. 3 men killed.
This man's still alive.
That's the stock tender, Dillon.
Wait a minute. I thought he was alone here, Wells.
He's always alone here. I'm wondering who these other two men are.
Never mind them. They're dead, ain't they?
Yeah. They're dead.
Maybe he can tell us what happened, Dillon.
It's all right, fella. The stage is here.
Those Indians, never even heard them.
Who were the other men? The white men.
Oh, leave him be, Dillon. The man's dying. Ain't you got no decency?
Shut up, Zimmer. Who were they, fella? What were they doing here?
Road agents held me up.
gonna hide here and hold up the stage. I had a partner on the stage.
What else? Did they say anything else?
Put my head down, mister.
Dead, huh?
Yeah.
Here now, Simmer. What are you doing? Get that gun out of my back.
Shut up, Fly. First man draws the gun, I'll kill the old man here.
Turn him loose, Carp. There are too many of us here.
Take it easy, Dillon. This fool's nervous.
You come closer, I'll kill him.
He means it, Dillon.
All right. What are you going to do now, Carp?
How'd you know my name?
I know more than your name.
Well, it don't matter. I want you men to walk out that door, one by one. As you pass by me, I'm going to take your guns. Get started now.
What do you think, Dillon?
We better do it, Wells. All right, men. Let's do what he says.
That's better. You first, Dillon.
Sure.
Stand right out there where I can see you. You hold still, Fly.
I ain't moving.
I ain't armed. And get outside with Dillon, Nation. All right, you're next.
Well, you believe me now, Marshal?
You're the only man who can stop this, Nation.
What?
Pretend to join him.
Move on out.
You trust me that much?
I have to.
All right.
Now, you men line up there. Fly, stand in front of me.
Cop?
Hold it right there, Nation.
I want to tell you something.
Say it fast.
You know why I wasn't armed?
No.
Because of him. Dillon, I'm under arrest.
What?
Dillon's a marshal. Bringing me in for killing a man in Dodge.
He is.
He was. Look, you and I got a better chance together than you have alone. I'm throwing in with you. How about it?
I'm warning you, Nation. You do that, and I'll run you down if it takes a year.
You won't even know where to look, Marshal. You'll be standing around here till tomorrow while we're riding off on them stage horses. How about it, Carp? If that's your name, I heard the Marshal say it.
That's my name. Okay, Nation, grab a gun there and get over here.
Sure will.
Here, you hold the old man, Nation. I'll unharness them horses.
Sure. Now, don't you try nothing, Fly. I'll shoot you as quick as Carp would.
Carp.
Stay where you are, Marshal.
I want your gun, Carp.
Are you crazy?
No. You ain't crazy. Don't turn around, Carp. I'll shoot you if you do.
Hey, what is this?
Drop that gun. Go on, drop it.
He means it, Carp.
I'll kill you, Marshal.
You shoot him, and I'll put a slug in your spine, Carp.
Might be worth it.
Make up your mind.
You're awful willing to die, Marshal.
What about you? How do you think of dying? Mo?
No. I ain't gonna die. There.
Thought he was never going to drop that gun, Marshal.
You dirty, lying dog.
I'm not a murderer, Carp. I hate your kind.
You did fine, Nation. I'll remember it. Now give me the gun.
You still going to take me in?
Sure.
Well, that don't seem fair.
You know I have to.
Why could have rode off with Carp?
I'll be at your trial, Nation, I promise you. I'll tell him what happened here.
I'm standing here with a gun. You ain't even armed.
No? It's like you told Carp, Nation. You're not that kind.
Here's a gun, Marshal.
Thanks.
I feel kind of like a fool.
Do you? Well, then I've got an idea how you might get over that.
What?
Go over there and pick up another gun.
What for?
You're going to be the first prisoner I ever trusted to wear a gun, Nation. And besides, you'll need it to guard Carp till we get to Fort Donner.
And now our star, William Conrad.
You know, Father's Day is June 19th. And if the old man's anything like me, he'd sure welcome a carton or two of L&M's. They're mild and plenty quick on the draw. And L&M's pure white miracle tip, well, no filter stacks up with it for quality or effectiveness. Believe me, L&M's got everything. Flavor, taste, mildness, the best possible filter. Give 'em to Dad. Father's Day.
Gunsmoke, produced and directed by Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Our story was specially written for Gunsmoke by John Meston, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Vic Perrin, Joseph Kearns, John Daner, Clayton Post, and James Nusser. Parley Bear is Chester. Put a smile in your smoking. Next time you buy cigarettes, stop. Remember, only Chesterfield is made the modern way with Accuray. This amazing quality detective electronically checks and controls the making of your Chesterfield, giving a uniformity and smoking quality never possible before. For the first time, you get a perfect smoke column from end to end. From the first puff to the last puff, Chesterfield smokes smoother. Chesterfield smokes cooler. Chesterfield is best for you. Next time you buy cigarettes, stop. Remember, Chesterfield is made the modern way with Accuray.
Put a smile in your smoking, just give 'em a try. Light up a Chesterfield, they satisfy.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on west, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers. And that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal.
Well, what's the rush, Miss Kitty?
Come on, sit down and have a beer with us, Kitty.
I'd love to, Matt, but I just stepped out for some thread. I got to get back to work.
Some thread? That sounds pretty domestic for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's an occasion. I'm making a wedding dress.
What?
Oh, no, Miss Kitty, not you. Oh, my, no.
Well, it isn't for me, Chester. Worse luck. It's for artist Nash. It's going to be beautiful. If I say so myself.
Well, if I ever need a wedding dress made, I'll sure come to you for it.
Well, I'll be here, Matt. Let me know. See you later, boys.
So long, Kitty.
She's a fine girl, Mr. Dillon.
Kitty? Oh, yeah, she's great. She's...
Well, look who's back in town, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, Frank Craig.
all, Marshal.
Frank, I never expected you to come back. I don't know what to say to you.
You might say welcome home.
Yeah, I might.
At least you're honest, Marshal.
Sure. Where have you been for the last year?
Out west. Wyoming, to be exact.
My sympathy for the peace officers of Wyoming.
Man can change, Marshal. Grow up and get over his wildness and start to think about settling down.
Some men can.
Well, I'm one of them. I don't aim to cause any trouble, Marshal. Came back here to marry Artis and take her with me, that's all.
You heard from her since you left?
She's pretty as ever.
She'll pass.
Every man in Dodge was crazy about her. She was my girl from start to finish.
Things can change, Frank.
She's still my girl, Marshal.
Ben Martin might differ with you.
Ben Martin?
Mm-hmm.
That bull-necked plowboy? He never had a chance in... What are you saying, Marshal?
You don't aim to cause any trouble, you say, and yet you just happened to roll into town 3 days before Artis is due to marry Ben. You claiming you didn't know about it, huh?
Artis wrote me a farewell letter, Marshal. It doesn't make any difference. Like I said, she's still my girl. She's not marrying Ben or anybody else. Not while I'm alive.
And like I said, Frank, Ben may differ with you.
I used to chase him home crying when we were kids.
I don't think he'll chase that easy now. Ben took over the Circle Bar B. He's got 25 boys riding for him. He's a big man around here. Swings a lot of weight.
Marshal, I said I wasn't looking for trouble, and I meant it. I came back here to get Artis, that's all. If any man tries to stop me, I'll kill him. I'll see you, Marshal.
Chester, see if you can find Ben Martin. Have you meet me over at the jail office.
I thought he was 1,000 miles away, Marshal. I didn't think he'd ever have the nerve to come back.
Well, Ben, the two of you are bound to run into each other, so I figured you'd better know about it.
What's he expect, Marshal? Artis forgot him a week after he left town. Does he expect to force himself on her?
Maybe, you know, Frank.
For my money, he's a crazy, half-wild saddle bum who should have been hung 5 years ago.
He says he's settled down, though, Ben.
He's not going to settle down here.
Look, Ben, I don't like killings. Now, hang on to that temper of yours.
Sure. I'll hang on to it, Marshal, just as long as Frank Craig stays clear of me and stays away from my girl. Otherwise, I tell you right now, Marshal,
Is that you?
Artis. We're in here, Connie. Come on in.
Someone said you were here at the jail. Evening, Mr. Dillon.
Miss Nash?
I'm sorry if I interrupted anything, but... Ben, you know who's in town?
Yeah, Frank Craig. That's what we were talking about, honey.
He says he's come back for me. Take me away with him.
What do you mean he says, Miss Nash?
He came to the house a while ago. He knew about Ben and me, that we were going to be married. But he came anyway. I sent him away.
That does it,
All right,
Marshal.
hold it, Ben. Now, there's no harm in him just talking to her.
A man's got a right to protect what's his, Marshal.
Protection's my business, Ben, and as long as I'm Marshal here, it'll keep on being my business. Now, in 3 days, you got a wedding coming up. I'd hate to see it ruined by a killing.
Well, I have nothing against Frank Craig, Mr. Dillon. I wouldn't want him killed.
Neither would I. Oh, good night, Miss Nash. Ben.
All right.
Think it over, Ben. Don't lose your head.
Yeah, sure, Marshal. I'll think it over.
How long are we going to have to keep on riding herd on Frank Craig, Mr. Dillon?
Oh, just till he and Ben meet face to face and have their say, I guess.
My, that Frank Craig sure is a fancy dresser. Silver spurs, red silk handkerchief, yellow boots.
Well, now, here's the marshal. Right on the job.
Hiya, Doc.
Well, Matt, I hear we got ourselves a nice little killing coming up.
You hope we have you.
Oh, no, it's not the fee. It's the romance of the thing.
Yeah, sure.
Young man comes back in the West, sees girl, finds she's on the point of marrying somebody
Chester.
else.
Watch me for the play and keep me covered, huh?
I don't know what you mean.
Over there.
Oh.
Ben Martin and two of his boys, they just came in. I'm going to go over to the bar next to Craig. Now keep your head up.
Yes, Mr. Dillon. You better give me some room, Doc.
Well, how are you, Frank?
Yeah, I saw him come in, too. You've been standing over there watching me for 2 hours. And now you come up and speak. I fight my own battles, Marshal.
Frank, the way I'm playing it, there's not going to be a battle. Well, Ben, it's nice to see you.
Marshal, I'd rather you weren't here. I guess you know that.
Yeah, sure, I know that.
Don't worry, Ben. Dillon's neutral. That still gives you 3-to-1 odds. What more do you want?
Frank, we don't need you in this town. You were gone for a year and we got along fine. So if you climb on that horse of yours and ride out again, we'll still get along fine.
My girl won't, Ben.
You haven't got a girl in Dodge City, Frank.
Sure I have. And I want to thank you for looking out for her while I was away.
As far as she's concerned, you're still away. I might as well warn you, there are a couple of my boys on guard at her house armed with rifles.
Ben, I never needed a guard to hold her.
If you come within 50 yards, they got orders to kill you. You'll be there from now until the wedding.
Oh, yeah. That wedding. I'm afraid that's been called off, Ben. You see, Artis and I have other plans. We got a wedding of our own coming up.
Well, you dirty darn!
Now, if either one of you draws, he's drawn against me.
I wouldn't draw on him, Marshal. I feel kind of sorry for him.
So help me,
Shut up,
Marshal,
both of you.
I'm gonna...
Now, you both had your say. And each knows how the other one stands. Well, here's my stand. If Ben wants to keep a guard at her house, it's all right with me. You've had a fair warning, Frank, so stay away.
I wish he would try to bother her.
And on the other hand, Ben, Frank's got as much right to the run of the town as you or me or anybody else.
Sure, as long as decent citizens hide their valuables.
You can't go by rumors, Ben. Nobody ever proved a case against him, you know that.
Piece of stout rope would prove.
I wouldn't try it, Ben. If you and your boys want a drink now, go on over to the Longhorn. Stay out of the Texas Trail here from now on. You, Frank, stay clear of the Longhorn.
You're quite an optimist, Marshal.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, are you leaving, Ben?
Yeah. I'll be seeing you, Frank. Come on, boy.
Frank, you got nothing to gain here and everything to lose. Miss Nash has made a choice, and whatever was between you once is water down the river. Why don't you pull out?
Because she's still my girl, Matt. I know and she knows, too. You wait and see.
Your move, Matt.
Yeah, let's see now. So I move there. You'll move there. Jump with my king, block the whole corner. No. But if I move here...
Here,
Oh, no.
Mr. Dillon, you can move.
No, you don't, Chester. No, you don't. I'm playing Matt. Not the both of you.
Well, Chester and I kind of run together, Doc.
Enforcing the law, that's fine. Playing checkers, no. Matt, it's still your move.
Yeah, I know. All right. There.
Oh, well, I'll be...
That's the move I was going to tell you to make, Mr. Dillon.
Thanks, Chester.
Oh,
Doc, your beat. Let's call a game.
yeah, you sneaked up on me. That's what you did. You snuck up on me. Oh, well, that's all right, then.
It sure is a quiet night. I figured one of them two would make a play before this.
Yeah. And if we can get past noon tomorrow with Ben and Artis married, well, even Craig ought to know when he's beaten.
I don't know, Matt. He never did when he was here before.
Well, then he better learn. Trying to get a girl to change her mind is one thing. Bothering a married woman's another.
You know, Mr. Dillon, it seems to me Miss Artis Nash is the one that could put a stop to all this. If she'd just speak her mind out plain, there was... Oh,
Kitty.
now what's the matter?
Kitty, what's
Matt,
the...
they want you over at the express office right away. You too, Doc.
Oh, what's wrong?
Hold up, Matt. Somebody shot the clerk. He's dying.
Will you let me through here, please? I'm sorry, mister. One side, please.
Yes, one side, please.
All right, stand back now. Give us some room here. Can you get through, Doc?
Yeah, Matt, I can get through. Yeah, stand back.
Chester, will you move them back? Make them stand back.
Yes, sir, Mr. Dillon. Yes, let me have a look now. Just let me have a look.
How does it look, Doc?
Well, there's a lot of bleeding, Matt. I don't know. I'll do what I can.
Mr. Dillon,
Easy now, fella. You're going to be all right.
it was one man, Mr. Dillon, wearing a mask over his face. Red silk handkerchief.
A red silk handkerchief.
Well, Frank Craig's the only man who...
Yeah. I know.
We will return for the second act of Gunsmoke in just a moment. But first, tomorrow night, Vaughn Monroe and his musical company settle down for an evening's melody making at Duke University. Eileen Woods is Vaughn's guest songbird. Band leader Vaughn, the Moon Maids, and the Moon Men join in playing and singing the top tunes of the week. Enjoy every bit of it tomorrow night on CBS Radio. Now, the second act of Gunsmoke.
It's pretty late, Mr. Dillon. Maybe he's not going to come back here.
His bedroll's here, Chester. All his belongings. Man doesn't leave his stuff in a rooming house unless he's planning to come back to it.
He might have got the wind up after he shot that clerk. Maybe he just hit the saddle and lit out.
No, not Frank. That's one thing about him. I've never seen him scared. He'll be here. Sooner or later.
I can't figure him, Mr. Dillon. He must have needed the money awful bad.
Yeah, I guess so.
My, this hiding out in the dark gets on a man's nerves, don't it?
Yeah, it sure does. Help some if we could just smoke. I don't suppose...
Shh. Somebody's coming, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, I hear him. That's him, all right. Now watch it, Chester. All right, hold it, Frank, and don't move. It's Matt Dillon.
Thought it might be somebody else.
Light the lamp, Chester.
Yes, Mr. Dillon.
Frank, I understand you left the Texas Trail right after dark. Nobody's seen you since. Where you been?
Just friendly conversation, Marshal, or is this official?
It's official.
Then I guess I won't answer that.
I see you're still wearing that red silk handkerchief.
Any reason why I shouldn't be? Marshal, what's it all about?
Murder? If that express clerk dies?
I asked you, what's it all about?
Where's the money, Frank?
The way I seem to get it, somebody held up the express office and shot the clerk. You're accusing me. I didn't do it, Marshal.
Where you been?
Sorry, Marshal.
You're under arrest, Frank.
No, I'm afraid not. See, that would ruin all my plans.
You better lay your gun on the table over there.
I'm sorry, Marshal.
Some other time. Look out for the lamp!
Grab him, Chester. Don't shoot, but grab him.
Oh, he went through the window, Mr. Dillon.
Never mind, Chester. Grab a blanket. Let's get this fire out before it burns the whole place down. Come on.
Matt, don't look so sour. In an hour, it'll all be over.
Kitty, I'd be a lot surer of that if I had Frank Craig locked up in jail.
No trace of him, huh?
Not a sign.
Then forget about him, Matt. He could be halfway to Wyoming by now.
Well, I wish I could think so.
I wonder what artist Nash is thinking about him.
What business has she got thinking about him when she's going to marry Ben in an hour?
Matt, I'm afraid you'll just never understand women.
Well, who does? Frank Craig's a born drifter. He'll never settle down. He's wild as a range colt. Never been broken, never will be. And sooner or later, he'll come home tied across his saddle. How any girl can get herself interested in a man like that beats me.
Not me, Matt. I know exactly how a girl can get herself interested in a man like that.
What?
I'll see you at the wedding. I gotta help artist finish dressing.
Morning, Miss Kitty.
Morning, Doc.
Hey, good morning, Matt. You working up your courage?
What for, Doc? I'm not getting married. How's the express clerk?
Oh, he's bad. He's getting worse. I don't think he's going to make it. What about Frank Craig?
Nothing, not a sign. I think he's still around town somewhere, but we
Morning,
can't
Mr.
find
Dillon.
him. Well,
Doc?
Doc, look at that.
Well, look, it's an alpaca coat, a borrowed shirt, green galluses, and a pink silk tie. Oh, well, Chester, I haven't seen a get-up like that since I hauled out of Boston.
Well, I figured it was only due respect to the bride.
Where's your gun, Chester?
Oh, goodness gracious, Mr. Dillon, you can't wear a gun to a wedding.
Well, at this wedding, even the bridegroom's wearing a gun, Chester. I'm wearing one, and so are you, so you better go get it. Meet me at the church.
Mr. Dillon, she is so pretty I wish I was marrying her myself.
You better forget it, Chester. Ben's got enough worries as it is.
He sure does look fidgety, all right.
Yeah, he's got reason to.
Room for me here, Matt?
Oh, yeah, sure, Kitty. Here, slide right in here.
Yeah.
Here we are.
My dearly beloved friends and neighbors, it is the privilege of all of us to be gathered here together in the sight of the Lord and in the presence of one another for the purpose of uniting this man and this woman in the bonds of holy matrimony.
It won't be long now,
This
Mr.
fine
Dillon.
young couple
Yeah, the
standing
sooner
around
the better.
me, Barbara Artis Nash and Benjamin Martin. There is, I am sure, no need to emphasize the solemn and sacred nature of the great institution into which they are about to enter.
I never heard all of this before.
Stands above and
You
beyond
still
the
want to marry her,
vanity of this
Chester?
wicked world, beyond and above the decay and corruption of the flesh and the devil. Your manifest presence as you come here together and forsaking all others, stand hand
Matt,
in hand
look at the back of the church.
to have
Yeah,
and hold
Frank
from
Craig.
this day forward.
He's just standing there, Mr. Dillon, just standing there and looking.
Slide out to the side aisle, Chester. Maybe we can get to him quietly without breaking up the meeting.
I think it's already broken up, Matt.
Artist fainted, Mr. Dillon. She fell right on the floor.
Yeah. Come on, Chester. Pardon me. Would you let me through, please? I'm sorry, lady. Would you... One side, please. Huh?
He was right here by the door.
Outside, Chester.
Hell, no sign of him.
Matt, did you find him, Matt?
Not yet, Ben. Put that gun away. You want to kill some bystander in the crowd?
There's only one man I want to kill. I should have done it 3 days ago.
Yeah, I know, Ben. What'd they do with Miss Nash?
I carried her into the minister's study. That dirty, walking right into the church.
Scared her out of her wits.
Marshal Dillon.
Oh, over here, Reverend.
Marshal, a terrible thing has happened. He forced his way into my study, pushed me out the door.
Craig?
Yes, he had a horse tied behind the church. He's gone and taken her with him.
He's kidnapped her, Matt. He's kidnapped her.
Save your breath, Ben. Get your horse. Come on, Chester, let's ride.
I never did think we'd get back to town, Mr. Dillon. I'm saddle sore and beat.
Yeah, Chester.
100 men hunting him, and he slipped past all of them. I swear I just can't figure it.
Any trace of him, Matt?
Not a sign, Kitty. Some of the boys are still beating the riverbed south, but I don't know.
Guess he kind of made fools of us, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, I guess so, Chester.
Matt,
What?
any luck?
Yeah, sure, Doc. Oh, bad.
Yeah, mine too, Matt. That clerk died a half hour ago.
So now it's murder, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. Now it's murder. Come on, boy. Well, let's go into the office and get out a bulletin. A bulletin. What a good that'll do. Light the lamp, will you, Chester?
Yes, sir. There we are.
Hold it, Matt. You too, Chester. Don't move.
The only place nobody'd ever think of looking. Right here in the jail.
Yeah, that's what we figured.
Well, Miss Nash, you seem to be in pretty fair shape for a kidnapped victim.
I'm not a victim of anything, Mr. Dillon. Unless it's my own foolishness. That's what most people would say, I guess. Maybe they're right. I only know this. When Frank came back to town, I knew then that it wasn't over and never would be. I'm Frank's girl, Mr. Dillon. For better or worse, right or wrong. I'm going with him to Wyoming.
He's wanted on suspicion of murder, Miss Nash.
He didn't do it. He couldn't have. He was with me when it happened.
What did you say?
He slipped past Ben's guards and came to see me. That's why he wouldn't tell you where he'd been. He didn't want to get me in trouble.
He's telling the truth, Marshal.
Yeah, maybe.
Mr. Dillon, you might ask Ben Martin what happened to my red silk scarf. I missed it right after he came to see me that afternoon.
Go on.
He didn't do it for the money. But to ruin me once and for all.
If we were lying, we wouldn't have come here, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, it makes sense, all right, but it... Chester, who rode up out there?
It's Ben Martin, Mr. Dillon. Think he's coming in here.
Where's your horse, Frank?
In the corral back at the jail?
All right, go out the back way. Get it and head for Wyoming. Take one of my extra horses and leave it at Bison Flats. You can buy another horse from the Indians there.
Matt, I don't know how we can ever thank you for it.
Never mind that. Just get going before I change my mind. And, good luck to both of you.
Thanks, Mr. Dillon.
Anybody here?
Yeah, come on in, Ben.
Saw the light on. Figured you must be here. Any sign of him? What's the matter?
The clerk died. Why'd you do it, Ben?
I don't know what you mean.
Where's the red scarf you stole from Miss Nash? I gotta arrest you for murder, Ben.
I don't think so, Matt. I don't think I'm going to let you do that.
You've seen me draw before. Now you better give me your gun, Ben. Don't do it the hard way.
What you call the hard way, Matt, may be the easiest way of all. So win or lose, I guess...
Something fell out of his pocket there.
Yeah. His marriage license.
Gunsmoke, under the direction of Norman Macdonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Tonight's story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with music composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Featured in the cast were Herb Ellis, Vivi Janis, Tom Tully, and Barney Phillips. Parley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal, fights to bring law and order out of the wild violence of the West in Gunsmoke. As colorful as a Western roundup and twice the fun. That's the Gene Autry Show, which comes your way every Saturday evening over CBS Radio. It's one of radio's most distinctive programs, flavored to taste with songs of the sagebrush and melodies of the mesquite country. The Gene Autry Show is 30 minutes you'll enjoy, packed full of comedy, songs, and the genial personality of the one and only Gene Autry. The whole Melody Ranch gang is on hand to entertain you tomorrow night, every Saturday night. So tune in the Gene Autry Show and hit the pleasure trail over most of these same CBS stations. Clancy Cassell speaking. And remember, Broadway is My Beat brings you startling mysteries Saturday nights on the CBS Radio Network.